Hey, welcome back to Steve Horvath Fishing. Todd Castledine put out a video yesterday. I don't always, come out and, give a lot of people credit, but I don't hold back either. Todd put out one of the best videos I ever saw about the tournament fishing community and the bass fishing community. The guy's a thinker, okay? And his theory is that the more organizations you have, the thinner money gets spread. Now, that's true. Now, he also, got a wild hair up my nose here. He also came up with a theory that we have a split in fishing, which we do, okay? And I don't have to say anything but FFS. Yeah, it's front-facing sonar has created a divide. Now, I'm not here to talk about whether front-facing sonar is good or bad. That has very little to do with it. You see, a lot of people would like to see bass fishing become a much more popular sport. Draw bigger crowds, have bigger payouts, have, everything bigger and better. Be on the same par with football and baseball and everything else, mixed martial arts. But here's the truth. It's a very limited industry. See, the fishing industry is big. The bass fishing industry is a subset of that industry, okay? Which means it's a smaller part of the industry. Now, this industry has gone under has gone under a lot of consolidation recently. Big companies are buying up small companies. Dobbins, Yamamoto, Big Bite Baits, I believe. They're all under one umbrella. They're no longer single sponsors. Now you've got one company deciding how much money each of those companies is putting out as sponsors. That's one thing. The second thing, we now, because of the divide in the industry, okay? I'm not talking about fishing skill or anything else, just the divide in the industry. We've got not one, not two, which we've had for a while, but now we have 3 viable circuits for fishing professionals. Now, you might say that's great. We can have more pros. More guys can possibly, make a living. But a big part of that is sponsor dollars, and it's coming out of the same bucket. As Todd explained, sponsors only have so many dollars. And his theory is, well, I'm a sponsor. I've got X dollars. Now, instead of putting all those dollars into one place, or possibly 2 places, now it's being spread even further into 3 buckets. That's pretty thin. Now, you're going to have 3 times as many people vying for that same money as if you had only one. And you're going to have 50% more than if you had 2. Those dollars only go so far. And I can almost guarantee you sponsors are not going to say, well, I'm going to give this one 33 1/3, this one 33 1/3, and this one 33 1/3. It doesn't work that way. They're going to put their sponsor dollars into organizations where they think they're getting the most bang for their buck. Now, when it comes to fishermen, they're going to get more sponsorship dollars depending on where they fish. Do they fish 2 out of the 3 circuits? Do they fish 1 out of the 3 circuits? That's going to make a difference. Also, I had a friend just this morning on Facebook talking about how he'd really like to see all these non-endemic sponsors come back. Okay, non-endemic from outside the fishing world. Now, there was a time when we had all these non-endemic sponsors. It was in the late 90s, early 2000s, when Walmart was the big sponsor of FLW. The problem is it wasn't worth Walmart's dollars. Walmart is gone. Now, here's the other issue. I'm a pro fisherman, let's say. Let's say I'm the best pro fisherman out there. I'm the GOAT. I'm Kevin Van Dam. Damn, feels good to be Kevin Van Dam. I just need to wallow in that for a second. Okay, I'm done. I'm Kevin Van Dam. I'm going to go to Cheerios. Hey, Kellogg's, Cheerios. I'm Kevin Van Dam. I'm the best in the world. I need some sponsorship dollars. Okay, Mr. Van Dam, we see that. You got a great resume. What are you going to bring to us? How many more boxes of Cheerios are we going to sell by signing you? That's what the guy at Cheerios is thinking. See, all these non-endemic sponsors, fishermen are not buying because of fishermen. They're buying because they're hungry. Same with waffles or any other commodity. Or Chiquita bananas, which I would never have on a boat. So that's the problem with non-endemic sponsors. We don't have enough to offer to them. Unfortunately, I don't see there being a bright future for tournament bass fishing. I see an implosion coming. Not a huge implosion. I really believe that one of these tournament circuits is not going to make it, and it might surprise you as the one that I think is not going to make it. But it needs to happen. The industry is not big enough to support what there is and have people making true professional money. After all, football players make a lot more than fishermen. Hockey players make a lot more than fishermen. Golf players make more than fishermen. NASCAR drivers make more than fishermen. Actually, fishermen are probably right on the bottom rung of being a true professional paid, quote, athlete. Because under that is guys that can only do it part-time. And that's a fact. It's a sad fact, but that's the way it is. Hey, hit up Todd's video. I'm sure you'll like it. Until next time, I'm Steve.